What's going on, YouTube? It's SC in the place to be chilling with your homie, Mr. A&D, and not Deion Sanders for prime time.
What's up, y'all? It's me, it's the PR. I am me.
We are back here with a review for NXT Takeover 36, or as Prime likes to call it, NXT Takeover The End.
That's what it is.
I know, even though we did have that title before, we just didn't use it here. So yes, we know NXT's gonna go in a different direction. A lot of people could be leaving and coming up. I mean, obviously, it's not going to change overnight, but it's going to be a decline. You're going to see changes over, So I'm curious to see what's going to happen to NXT after this event. I really am, and what's going to happen with the scene of professional wrestling, especially going.
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
Well, AEW considers it professional wrestling.
I mean, we talking about a WWE show, though.
No. I said I'm curious to see what the state of professional wrestling is going to take for the for this next half of 2021.
Oh, okay.
Because with CM Punk coming, we have seen a lot of people push the panic button, which we will talk more about that on our podcast. So stay tuned for that, as it's going to come out probably like a day late. But we have NXT Takeover 36 here, so I was like, okay, well, this time I actually want to see this one. I actually did my DoorDash and came back on time, okay? So, proud of myself this time. So, there was a pre-show match, obviously, that I did not see, featuring Ridge Holland. They taking on Trey Baxter, just for the shit of it. It was a squash match, so I didn't see it. I don't know if you saw it, Prime.
I did not.
Okay, but let's go right to the main show. So we kick off Takeover 36 with a singles match for the $1 Million Championship. If Cameron Grimes had lost, Ted DiBiase would become LA Knight's butler. So it's Cameron Grimes taking on LA Knight. So I know you are not a big fan of Cameron Grimes prime time, but I will say this: Cameron Grimes can put on a good wrestling match. And I think this was a solid one to be an opener, obviously, and it was dope. It was a really dope matchup. Ted DiBiase was sitting by ringside, so LA Knight at one point tries to after Cameron Grimes keeps reversing out of his finishing move. I forgot what LA Knight calls it, kind of like what Dean Ambrose used to do back in the day. So what happened is that he tries to go for the $1 Million Championship, and then the referee sees the $1 Million Championship. Cameron Grimes knocks him outside the ring, and as the referee, I thought she was looking, but obviously she probably wasn't. Ted DiBiase gets up and hits LA Knight with a shot to the head, and then Homegirl gives him back the championship, but he tosses the belt back into Cameron Grimes, so she has to go back and get it. He puts him into the $1 Million Dream. I was just like, I think that's funny. And then he rolls LA Knight back into the ring, and then Cameron Grimes does not use the belt and gives him the cave in to the chest. And 1, 2, 3, Cameron Grimes has won the $1 Million Championship, and he is freed from LA Knight. So now it looks like Ted DiBiase is going to be his manager. Like they're going to go party to the moon later on. So
they can't party that late. He went to Ted DiBiase.
Well, tell you, he got the money. So how'd you feel about now? Put your biases aside. How'd you feel about the opening matchup?
Yeah, it was cool. It was regular. I was like, all right, cool.
Would you agree that Cameron Grimes can wrestle?
Yes, I know he can wrestle. He was Trevor Lee. Like, I know he can put on good matches. He just hasn't. He has not been Trevor Lee to me in NXT. And it's sad because he was very good.
But I think he was better than what he was in Impact.
You must didn't watch his matches in Impact. You want to probably only saw his character. His match quality was way better in Impact.
Look, I mean, the last thing I see Trevor Lee or Cameron Grimes in was Tag Team Apocalypto, right?
Yeah, he was barely in that.
Yeah, so that
was his send off, because that was his last match, I think.
Yeah, that's the last thing I remember seeing him in. Which, oh my god, that was so fucking creative. I would, huh?
I was gonna say that's back when he used to know how to do his finisher. I don't know if he don't know how to do it now because he don't never do it right.
Well, I do like the cave-in stomp.
The cave-in, he used to do it so much better than the way he does it now.
The one he did okay, I agree, but the one he did to LA Knight tonight was really spot on.
Mm-hmm.
It really looked dope. So sometimes, because sometimes his joint be looking sloppy, like Kofi's be looking sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but well, for LA Knight, I thought it was good. So I'm good for him. Like you said, Cameron Grimes got a good reaction from it, so they can polish him to be a good babyface. Next up, we have for a singles match for the NXT Women's Championship, Raquel Gonzalez taking on Dakota Kai. Unfortunately, I did not get a chance to see this matchup because I was dealing with my kids at the point. Prime, could you take over and let me know the play-by-play of the matchup?
I mean, it was cool. I mean, it was almost magic. It worked well together. Dakota made Raquel work. Oh my God, I can't say that. Gonzalez looked good, and the finish was good too. I thought it was almost like a mega whatever she called her finisher.
That one-arm powerbomb.
Yeah.
So the Dakota didn't get a chance to hit her face wash or her knees to the back of the neck. That chiropractor.
She did the face wash.
Oh, she did do it. Okay.
I don't remember her doing the chiropractor.
I missed that move.
Well,
did they ban that?
When you tear your ACL multiple times and come back and tear it again, I don't think that's the move you want to be doing.
You're right, but look, these women in NXT been laying that shit in, so I figured, that she'll probably bring that out.
I mean, she probably scared to do it, honestly.
I don't blame her though. I really don't blame her.
That was it. That's the end of the match. And then after the match, Gonzalez is celebrating, and then Kaylee Ray comes out, which is I don't know about that decision, but cool. She's a heel, and it makes sense. She's a dominant champion, but her challenger Raquel doesn't sit right with me. But sure.
Because I thought Dakota was going to win because I thought they was going to probably shoot Raquel Gonzalez up to the main roster.
No, Dakota's the one that's coming up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you couldn't tell by her losing on main event, but yeah, that's the person they want so bad.
Because she lost to Aaliyah, of all people. So I wasn't really expecting much. Okay, now let's go on to the match of which I will call, in my personal opinion, the match of the night. And this is for the NXT UK United Kingdom Championship. Ilya Dragunov taking on Walter.
Mm-hmm.
So, newsflash for y'all real quick. I have never seen full, start to finish, NXT UK matchup before.
Really?
I have not.
Why? So you never seen the takeovers either?
I never seen any of the UK takeovers. The only match I think I have seen, the only match I've seen fully, which at that point they wasn't really promoting UK, was Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne at Takeover Chicago.
Oh, that's not even. Oh, come on! Oh my God, you gotta. Man,
so I have seen. I have seen highlights. I have seen clips. I have seen parts of the matches, but from start, I'll be honest with y'all, from start to finish, I have not seen a full NXT UK match. I did not see Tyler Bate versus Walter. A lot of other great Walter matches, stuff like that. But once again, I see highlights, but it doesn't do the same. So I was very excited to see this matchup.
So you didn't see their first matchup.
I did not see their first matchup.
Oh my gosh! So, come on.
So I'm guessing their first matchup was dope.
Their first matchup, just say his chest was much more red.
Oh, I mean, well, his chest was hamburger meat by the time.
And his back was red, too.
Yeah, his chest was hamburger meat by the end of this matchup. So, but they start, with the tie-ups, and he has the major headlock on Walter, and he's not letting this thing go, as Walter keeps giving him backdrops and stuff like that, but he is not letting that go at all until Walter finally breaks afraid. They get a little action on the outside. They come back in as Dragunov bounces off the ropes. Walter gives him a chop to the back. So I was like, damn, I heard that. And I was just like, I know that hurts. But then Dragunov comes back. He hits a German suplex. And then German suplex on Walter. But then Walter comes back, puts a sleeper onto Dragunov, and then kind of gives him like a what's that suplex Taz used to do? And he puts you in kind of like a little sleeper, kind of like, flips you behind his head. Sleeper suplex. Yeah, something on that thing. But then Dragunov makes a fighting comeback and hits one of his flying headbutts. So that's what that move is, a flying headbutt. And then he hits one to Walter in the corner, hits another one. Walter kicks out. There's a superplex to Walter, while the Dragunov kind of like over rotated, almost hurt himself in that one. Walter hits a front drop kick, then a power bomb. Then Dragunov kicks out. Then Walter just straight up slaps like him right in the face. You hear this shit, the slaps in the face, then the chest. Then he goes with a knee to the face and another power bomb, but Dragunov still kicks out. And then Dragunov comes back and lays a sleeper onto Walter. Walter's trying everything he can to get out of the sleeper. What I do like is Walter put him over really strong here. But after he tried everything, he got the sleeper, he had to tap out. So
I think that's the only part I didn't agree with him actually tapping.
Really though, because he that means he put over Dragunov strong.
Yeah, but 800 something days, and you just gonna give up the title? You're not even gonna like pass out?
But I mean, see, the whole pass out thing, I understand that booking also, but also if you think about it, if he sometimes in like the storytelling, if he tried every single way to get out, usually when people pass out, that's really not good for the brain, or that's not good for your health, period. I'm just going by storyline stuff right here, and like if you want to bring kind of like realism to it, so it's kind of like if I just tap out and I can't find no other way out of this, I can still live to fight another day and almost, opposed to passing out, recovering, and then going back into the championship. I can live to fight another day and possibly get my shit back Wednesday. So I was just looking at it that way.
I mean, yeah, but I guess you don't watch Dragunov, so you don't really.
Yeah, I don't. So I can say
tapping out to him is just like, who can I compare that to? That's like tapping out to, like, I don't know. It's like if Big E had not Big E. I can't compare that to Big E. But it's
like tap out to Baron, like tap out to Baron Corbin.
Well, no, not that bad. I'm just saying he's more like the mid carder getting his main event shot, but he still feel like a mid carder. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, okay, so he's not necessarily on the level of like a Pete Dunne. Yeah,
no,
but he's more like a Tyler Bate.
Oh Jesus! I guess.
I mean, sure.
He's more of a Timothy Thatcher. When Timothy Thatcher and Pete Dunne had their feud, he's more of a Thatcher.
Okay, I mean, it was a cool moment. I don't know how long he's going to hold the championship. I know he's not going to hold it as long as Walter held it, but and I don't even know, because I think now it'll be a good time to move Walter over to NXT.
Yeah, I think Walter's going to challenge the winner of the main event.
Yeah. Oh, that should be dope. I think that would be dope. It's time for the 2 out of 3 falls, or also known as the 3 stages of hell match between Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. The first match being a traditional wrestling match. Second fall being a street fight. Third fall being a steel cage match, if it should happen. Now, Kyle O'Reilly comes out. They are booing the shit out of Kyle O'Reilly.
Because nobody likes Cool Kyle.
And I was just like, damn. He fell hard off this rivalry. Then Adam Cole comes out, so Adam Cole, baby. No matter what happens, no matter where Adam Cole signs, this is the last time you will see Adam Cole in NXT.
Yes.
He's not going to be in NXT anymore after this night. So, if he's on Raw, if he's on Smackdown, Or if he don't come back at all, he shows up on AEW, this is the last time we're going to see Adam Cole on NXT, and that is heartbreaking, but that's the truth.
And it can be, if it is the other company, he can show up as early as Wednesday.
That's right, because he don't have no. He just had that 90-day non-compete, correct?
No, his contract just ran out. It's not like you fired and you got a no complete. His contract is out.
Exactly.
So,
oh man, wouldn't that be funny?
I mean, I think that's what he's gonna do. I mean, come on now.
He needs to go to AEW. But if he wants to stay, I'm like, all right, well, Vince gonna do to you, bro. But the smartest thing to do is to get the fuck out. Get out while you still can. Give Tony Khan a call. Let's make something happen.
He don't even have to. What you mean? What do you mean give Tony Khan a call? Are you serious?
No, yeah.
Soon as he lost that match, hello, this is Tony Khan. Where's Adam? Soon as he lost it.
Is Big Daddy Vince around? Well, let's get into Adam Cole's last NXT matchup. Let's see if we put on a classic here, because we started with a singles match, and right at the back they go at it. They going back and forth, fighting and hitting strikes. They go to the outside. Cole tries to suplex O'Reilly on the steel steps, but O'Reilly switches that and gives Cole a suplex on the outside. He comes back in, and Kyle O'Reilly jumps down from the top turnbuckle, but Cole hits him with a super kick and goes for the Panama Sunrise, but Kyle O'Reilly sits down on him. 1, 2, 3. Kyle O'Reilly wins the first fall within 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So the first fall goes.
I was kind of iffy after that happened.
Okay, I know. Well, hold on real quick. So the ride just about to pick up, because after that we get the street fight. So Kyle O'Reilly, Cole gets the toys, but on the outside he has Cole sitting in a chair with a trash can. Runs off the apron, gives him a drop kick to the trash can, which I get hurt. Kyle O'Reilly was on the apron by the springboard, but gets super kicked, and he falls right on his ribs, which becomes the story of the matchup now, since he hurt his ribs. So now Adam Cole is focusing on his ribs. It throws him against the announce table, against the barricade, stuff like that, and he goes against kendo sticks and stuff. He's about to go for the last shot on O'Reilly. He holds his head, but he hits him with a kendo stick, then gives him a backstabber with the kendo stick. That stuff like it hurts. So then, for some reason, in every fucking street fight, Adam Cole does the backwards chair spot. I hate that spot, because I know how bad that shit hurts. Or it would hurt. And he takes 2 chairs, opens them up, and has, the spines of the chairs right there. And we see him do this with Aleister Black. Adam Cole loves that spot. So he's tries to a lot of what he tries to do with it, but Kyle O'Reilly tries to fight back, but then Adam Cole gets him off the top rope and just slams Kyle O'Reilly's back right on them chairs. And I said, oh, that sucks. Then gives him the last shot. 1, 2, 3. Adam Cole wins the second fall. So now it's time for the steel cage matchup. It took forever for this cage to come down. I
liked it though.
Yeah, I was like, so then they gave Adam Cole to pull a Charlotte, and as they're checking on Kyle O'Reilly, he goes out, power bombs Kyle O'Reilly right there on the announce table, and throws him back in. So now we have.
I like that they had to quote unquote make the cage, because they ain't know if it's gonna go 3 rounds or not.
You know what? Okay, I can get it. Instead of just having to stand up there, go out there and actually make the cage.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had that like a House of Hardcore also. So.
They had no choice. That was that BCW cage.
Yeah. Ooh, and all together by silly string, and hopes and prayers. But they back in. Adam Cole gives Kyle O'Reilly a low blow. Then goes and climbs up to on the cage and turns around, gives him a Panama Sunrise right there in the middle of the ring. And Kyle O'Reilly kicks out. But then Cole grabs the handcuffs Kyle O'Reilly's arms to the ropes. Then he's just talking to him and gives him a super kick right there, right there between the cage and the ropes. I was like, oh god, that sucked. And but then as Adam Cole tries to get Kyle O'Reilly grabs him, puts him in the knee bar or the heel hook or whatever Kyle O'Reilly calls it, has him locked in there where he's handcuffed, and Cole has nowhere else to go but to tap out. So Kyle O'Reilly wins 2 falls to 1. The crowd is not happy by this at all. I want to get your thing. How did you feel about the match?
I don't know. It's weird because this match could have went on for a long time. I don't know the exact time, but it felt rushed in the pinfalls and the decisions they was making towards the end. You know, towards the actual pinfalls of each pinfall.
It did feel a little bit rushed. It felt like it never got it was taking long to get to certain gears, and it felt like I was still like treading on first and maybe second gear, but never that third gear with the false finish. Like, in other words, it felt as though that this match was like they're going to continue this. It didn't feel like the final thing for them, and I don't know. It's because if the crowd turned on O'Reilly, if Triple H is just like, fuck it right now because of what's been going on, or whatever the case may be.
He ain't in control. I don't know what you're saying that for. Ain't got no say so.
Whatever the case may be, it didn't have
what is Hunter H doing in the Impact Zone? Nah.
Never. Never. Triple H will go off and start his own company. But he would
never. He
did,
and you see what happened to it.
No, that's under Vince. I'm talking about by himself. Like, kind of how Booker T's doing the reality of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would go off and start his own shit.
Can we call it the House of Hunt? I don't know. Hunter House of Hardcore.
Oh wow, that's the cerebral assassins of wrestling. Yeah.
The King of Kings of Wrestling.
Yeah. Oh. King. Well, I don't know.
KKW.
KKW. Whoa, that's close. So, that was a match. Like I said, it didn't have that. It was something from that match that was missing. Because I still think their first match was their best one.
Yeah, the ending definitely was weird. Because it was just like he got the handcuffs and he put them on and like instantly put them in a submission and he tapped.
Yeah,
it's like handcuffs, super kick, submission and tap. This is weird.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I really didn't get that. Now it's time for our main event. And the main event for the NXT Championship, Karrion Kross taking on Samoa Joe. William Regal was back talking to Samoa Joe saying, I am inclined to be biased here, but I want you to go out there and kick his ass. So, we get Samoa Joe. It's so good hearing the Samoa Joe theme song again. Because we haven't heard it in almost 2 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, some don't. Like, I was like fanboying again.
First of all, he walked out and they were like loudly, where is Scarlett? And he just walked to the ring. Wow.
They just castrated that man like that?
It's so weird because it's like if he didn't have Scarlett, he could do something to make his entrance still look good, but he just walks out. Like he doesn't even do nothing special because he doesn't have Scarlett. He just simply walks out, looks mean, walks in the ring, looks at the hard camera, and that's it.
So since Karrion Kross did not come out with Scarlett, and he just said, "Fuck it, I'm leaving," also, and didn't give a shit about his entrance. Because like I said, for some reason, I really think after the releases and after the news about what's happening with NXT and then how Triple H is not going to be in charge of it no more, it felt, I don't know if it's just you, but it felt like it just sucked it out of this show.
Yeah.
Because it felt like some of the wrestlers was like, I'm just not happy. Or I don't have that drive, or Papa H ain't here. Like, I don't know. It just something. First of all, it wasn't a bad. It was better than SummerSlam. It wasn't a bad show, but you could tell that some of the energy, some of the details, some of the stuff that makes Takeover was missing from this show.
Mm-hmm.
And Samoa Joe, so they had the match. Samoa Joe looks good in the match. It was a simple Samoa Joe match. The match didn't even go long. This match didn't even go 15 minutes.
Nope.
That's why I was saying, like, Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. Okay, that went like about 10-12 minutes. They probably could got a little bit more time out of there, but they didn't. Of course, the Dragon off Walter was cool, and Colorado they got the 20+ minutes. Cameron Grimes even earlier night got 16 minutes, but this one I thought maybe I'm not saying get 20 minutes, but at least about 15 or something like that. But it just felt, I don't know, all the big time feel of it was out, and I was in and out during this match. Could you call some big spots for me? If you remember any of them?
Joe had a few Uranites.
The lay your ass down move, you called?
Well, no, he didn't do that. He didn't do that style. He just hit a regular one.
Oh, okay.
It was nice to see him do his combo. The atomic drop, big boot, and big man slam. It was nice to see him do that.
Oh no, you know what I call it? It's called the Fat Man Slam.
Well yeah.
When Joe do it, it's the Fat Man Slam, man.
But it was nice. It was nice to see him back. Cross didn't really look impressive to me.
No, to me, this is like one of his worst matches.
Yeah, but it seemed like I'm saying that every week almost.
I don't know. It really could be a downer because he could be going to the main roster. It's like
he's basically at the main. He done had a match for a whole month.
Exactly. I'm just saying it could be in his face like him, Dakota, and Adam. It's like, yo, my career could be over tomorrow. If Big Daddy Vince is upset, my career could.
That's not.
That's not what.
You going out there and doing he did is not gonna make. Ain't gonna help you.
I mean, no, it ain't. No, it's not. I get it, but that's what happened. Samoa Joe puts the Coquina clutch on Karrion Kross.
I thought you was gonna pop bigger for this. We get the return. Say it with me, people.
The Muscle Buster?
Yes.
Oh, I missed the Muscle Buster. People out there, forgive me. I know y'all gonna tear my ass up because I took a guess. I was just like, okay, because I thought he was down, but the Muscle Buster. Oh my God, I would have popped hard for the Muscle Buster. These damn kids. Look, I tell you. Oh, I'll go back and watch this now. Like it is entirely because I'm telling you, the last match I was in and out. I was sitting there, watching, feeding my kids, watching, cleaning up my kids. You know, I was doing all that dad shit. Okay, and I know I should have, had my undivided attention on Takeover, but being a parent is hard. Okay, so sue me. But I was like, damn, and I missed the fucking Muscle Buster. Yeah. Yes, I would have popped hard for that. And you absolutely know me well enough to know that because I love the Muscle Buster. I miss the Muscle Buster. The only person I get to see do the Muscle Buster is Jordan Grace.
And Cody Rhodes when he want to bury somebody.
Yeah. Those are the only people I see do the Muscle Buster. So I'm glad to say, you know what? That is dope to come back and take out Karrion Kross.
So usually when they tease it like that, he'll put him up. And then they'll reverse it. And I'm like, wait, he's not reversing it. He's actually falling to the ground. He hit it. Big pop from the crowd. 1, 2, 3.
That's dope. That's a good way for him to win the title.
So Joe loses his finisher when he gets up to the main roster. Has to revert to another finisher for years. First match back, Muscle Buster is back. Come on, man. Because he never did the Muscle Buster on the main roster. So he only did it at NXT. So I guess you could call it his NXT finisher. And Joe is the first and only 3-time NXT champion.
That's dope too. I'm happy I'm saying because he was the 2-time champion when he had that feud with Nakamura.
Yep, and Balor.
And Balor, yeah.
He won at the first Takeover the end.
Yeah, back when it was the end. Oh man. Oh, Prime. See, that's why I couldn't do it without you, bro. That's why I couldn't do it without you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go back, like I said, and watch it like in its entirety, so I can see the Muscle Buster. But yeah, Karrion Kross gonna come to the main roster, probably be on Raw tomorrow night. But guys, that was our
Takeover. Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. Okay. So look, that was our Takeover review. That's why we partner so we can help each other out here. When with the one with the kids gotta miss some shit. Post your comments down below how you guys enjoyed Takeover. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed our review. Hit the subscribe button for more WWE and wrestling content coming to you guys this week, along with a lot of special other content we got coming for you guys this week as well. So, once again, probably give us your rating. Thumbs up, thumbs down for Takeover.
I'll give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up. It was just an exhausting week of wrestling. So, I seriously doubt I'm going to watch Raw tomorrow. I mean, I'm probably going to watch it, but I'm probably not going to review it. I don't know.
I'm not watching.
Look, I'll probably go out there dashing, to be honest with you. I'm like, why do this so I can go make some money?
Just like yesterday when I sent you that.
Yo, when you sent me that, I was like, yo, this guy, I feel this guy right now. When he sent me that tweet talking about some, yo, I stopped door dashing for this. I'm telling y'all, the amount of money I could have made during SummerSlam, yeah, because it was on a Saturday. Saturdays, it doesn't matter where you're at, is the busiest day of the week. Because it's Saturday, people are off of work. They either try to be out with their family or they're trying to, relax and work, and they are just ordering like crazy. And look, I told you, I made a bean just in the early part of Saturday. Now imagine if I had worked all the way through SummerSlam.
Yep.
Bro, I could have made bank for the shit that they gave us at SummerSlam. And yo, so I was like, bro, I feel you on that tweet. I feel you. So yeah. Oh man. So yeah. Once again, so we'll see you back on the podcast tomorrow. So once again, it's NCN place to be your friend, Mr. Andy, and not Deion Sanders for prime time.
All right, y'all.
All right, and the Nerd Coalition is out.